Hello everybody, this is Austin coming at you with a review. Super Mario 64. Introduced in 1996 is Super Mario 64, one of the first 3D platformers ever. With 64 bits, Mario comes in, throwing bombs, stomping on Goombas, and doing front flips. Remember how I told you that Kirby's Adventure was my favorite NES game of all time? Well, surprisingly, this is my favorite video game of all time. Seriously, ask people. Most of them will either say Ocarina of Time or Super Mario 64. In the beta version of Super Mario 64, Bowser had blue eyes and a totally different roar. Super Mario 64 was also one of the first games for the Nintendo 64 to use the joystick analog controller. See right here? The joystick. People call it the analog controller because they already made a joystick, but I think it's a joystick. How'd they even come up with that name? Joystick. You get joy from the stick. Let's ignore that and get to footage.
It's me, Mario!
Here's Super Mario 64.
Hello!
So, in case you don't know already, here's the controller. A is to jump, B is to punch and kick, and the joystick-analog controller is to move all around in your 64-bit 3D perspective. Hold down Z and push A and you'll do a long jump. And if you jump 3 times in a row, then you'll do a high jump. There's a lot of weird tricks that I should teach you, but maybe I could make a Let's Play video about this. Let's just venture into the world of 16-bit Mario. Let's go over here. I didn't complete the game 100%, if you could tell from the 26 stars, but I do know a secret of how to get to the final Bowser with only 16 stars, which is pretty impressive. This is the wing cap. Jump 3 times, and you can fly! Go in here and launch myself. Let's see where I land. Oh no! Oh no! I'm going to die. Look at that poor face. Now let's get to the Super Mario 64 facts. Super Mario 64, one of the first 3D platformers ever. People have modified it on their computers to make them be able to play different characters, like Kirby, and even Sonic. Whoa, you can do that? You've been able to do that for a long time! Anyway, in Super Mario 64's beta age, the Nintendo 64 wasn't even called the Nintendo 64. It was called the Ultra 64. Everybody knows that the 64 means 64 bits and 3D platform side-scrolling and racing, but why did they take out the Ultra? I don't know. Sounds like a good name for a console to me. I mean, just think about it. The Ultra 64. But the problem was, there's a totally different company that has totally different consoles that has a patent for having Ultra in the name. Another thing is in Super Mario 64, when you go outside in the backyard of the castle, you'll find a bunch of boos, and you'll also find a big fat statue of a star, and it's going to have some encrypted words right below it. Some people think that it says L is real. Wow. Some people think it says L is real. And it also says 2401. That's not true. Luigi is not in Super Mario 64. I think the 2401 just means the release date of Paper Mario, but I don't think Nintendo could have planned that forward in the future. How could they have done that? Maybe it's just a coincidence. Another thing is, everybody, listen to me. Everybody go on your Super Mario 64 cartridges or Virtual Console games and run around the star 2,401 times. Trust me, you'll unlock Luigi. My brother is waiting to be played. Just please, someone get him! Escape! Wow, he's sure an idiot. Anyway, next time, episode 4, I'm gonna have another review. And this time, it's gonna be about the NES.